What's good, LOP fam? We're back with another Tom Macdonald reaction right now. It's been heavily requested. I listened to more of his tracks. And honestly, I've loved this guy's music so far. So I'm excited to hear this. Now, I heard he dropped this track and got a lot of hate for it. And then he dropped another track afterwards. I think it's called This House, as kind of a response to the hate. So I'm going to listen to this and I'm going to go listen to This House. It was Whiteboy. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect with him going into his music, but let's listen to this. Let's see what he's got to say. One thing I've noticed with him is he's just very woke and he speaks his mind, which not a lot of rappers do these days. Like, a lot of rappers these days just do whatever the label wants them to do, and the label always wants to play the safe route. So they don't want to touch on any subject that's real, because real subjects sometimes aren't received the same way by all individuals. You know what I mean? So that's something that I love about him. He doesn't care. He speaks his mind. Let's see what he's got to say. This guy raised his hand. This guy sitting in the classroom raised his hand. He's like, permission to talk my shit.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive.
I mean, off that, I don't see why people are offended by this. I feel like I already know the direction this track's gonna go. And he's just saying, just because I'm white, just because I was born this way, doesn't mean that you could label me as one of those people. You can't label me a racist just because I'm white.
Parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed because of my pretty blue eyes. And Nazi, white supremacist. Anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics.
Let's go. This literally, okay. That's what I was saying, bro. He's speaking some truth. This is a sensitive subject, though. This is a sensitive subject to talk about. But like I said, he doesn't care. But he's saying, F a Nazi, F a white supremacist. But don't label me that because of my genetics. I'm not that. Don't put me in that category. Come on, man.
The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy.
Oh my God. He said, I'm not the cop. He's acknowledging the issues. He's saying the issues are there. The racists are there. There are those cops that are just quick to pull the trigger. He's acknowledging it. He's saying, I know this is facts. I'm not that guy.
There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or...
You see what I mean? He's saying, I don't generalize, so why are you generalizing? Just because I see a black man drinking cognac, I don't assume that everybody's favorite drink is Hennessy. And I'm not going to hate on someone called Tanisha just because her name's not Stephanie. Not just because it's stupid. Because it's a waste of energy. He's saying, I don't categorize people like that. That's not how I think. That's not how I work. But then he's mirroring that. He's showing like, I'm being categorized as racist. But I'm not that either. Just because there are racist white people doesn't mean we are all racist. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why people will get offended by this simply because I feel like there's two types of people that listen to music. When it comes to someone like Tom Macdonald, you really see the distinction between those two people. There's the type of people that listen to music and just hear words and just get easily offended, which is also kind of what he was saying in People So Stupid, where he's like, people just get offended. But then there's the type of people that really try to get the message behind it. And I get his message. I get it.
ebony. 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps. He stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame. He's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
You're letting history perpetuate the hate that's within. He's not saying anything wrong, guys. Listen to the message. Listen to the message. He's saying we just need to stop the hate. That's all he's saying. He's saying we need to cut the hate. You're just letting it perpetuate itself. It's not going to solve anything. We all just need to learn to love each other. Like, and he's saying, and then you paint me with the same brush that you painted slave owners with. Again, I'm not that. That's not who I am.
Boy, don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
I got a mother, a father, a sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and...
He's saying I got a whole family, and they're all white. And one day, God willing, I have a kid too. He's gonna be white. And I refuse to let you hate him just because he's white. He's saying I'm gonna raise my kid the way my parents raised me. It's to love everybody around me and treat everybody equally. We're all the same at the end of the day. Like, he's really pushing the message across. We are all the same at the end of the day. And you're just gonna hate on this kid just because he was born and that's the color of his skin. On the outside, that's it. We're all still the same person. We all bleed red.
Hate the races, I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make that one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardships.
See, he's admitting to the fact there is issues. He's saying there's two types of people. There are the racists, and I pray for their extinction. But then there are the people that just love everybody and want everybody to be on the same boat and want everybody to be treated equal and live an equally happy life. So if you're gonna hate, that's fine. Hate on the people that should be extinct. Make the distinction between the two.
Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed.
That's a bar, because he's even saying, like, he's taken to the point where it's not even like I was born during this time and was raised this way. He's saying even my dad and my dad's dad were that way. Like, my entire family lineage weren't racist. We weren't like what's being described about us. You know what I mean? So why am I being put in the same boat? Tom just speaks his mind, man. It's crazy and it's ballsy. It's very ballsy. Like, I will say that.
And neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals.
Oh, bro. He's spitting. Oh my God. This guy said the white people that you hate aren't your neighbors. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes. It's those people. It's people that have created the system that we live in. The people that actually control it all and put us in this effed up situation. You gotta be careful with those ones though. Shit'll get you killed. No cap.
The people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs till they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you.
Nah, bro, like, why do you get hate for this? Yo, somebody let me know in the comments, like what was it? Was it like an article written, or like what was it? Or is it just comments on YouTube? Because he's literally saying he hates all of those people. He's saying we're on the same side here. We need to stop dividing amongst ourselves and stand together. That's what he's saying. Damn, bro, this is a crazy track.
Me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the
okay,
difference.
take that in. This is just like, I feel like this is a visual within his video of the two types of people I was describing. The people that hear the words and the people that take in the meaning. Look at the background in the video on the left side. There's one guy sitting there taking it in. He's listening. The other guy's just pissed off.
Not the same, man, I promise. No,
Right
it's
there.
hard to tell the difference if I'm just...
The two guys right there. One in the front, one all the way in the back are pissed off. They're shaking their heads. They're like, nah, what the hell is this guy saying? The third guy's sitting there just like, oh. He's taking in the meaning, not just the words. You know what I mean? He's not just getting triggered for no reason. He's really taking in all the man is saying is we are equal and need to stand together. Bro, this is a crazy track.
Being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem. And you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
White boy, don't say that. White boy,
Damn, bro.
oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
That's a crazy track, man. That's a crazy track, and that's a ballsy track to make. But I mean, that's Tom Macdonald for you. He'll speak his mind. He doesn't care. I'm still like processing this, but I agree with what he's saying. We need to stand together, man. We need to stop dividing amongst ourselves. The issue isn't amongst the people. It's amongst the people above us. We need to stand together, man. This shit needs to end. This is not how we should be living in today's world. Crazy, bro. Strength in numbers, man. Strength in numbers. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go listen to This House. I wanna see what he addresses and what people were saying about him. But damn. Let me know what you guys thought. Drop some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this track. Smash that like button, guys. You already know what I'm going to say. You got to hit that subscribe. Yo. It's time to join the LOP fam if you're not part of it already. And if you are, the most love to you guys, for real, for real. But for this one, I'm out.